Hello and welcome to Dance Teachers Academy. I am your host, Jose on the mic, and with me as always is the lovely, amazing dancer, Irma. How are you doing?
I am great this morning. Jose, how are you?
We have a treat this week. We are in Sin City, Las Vegas, home of Dance Vision, and of course, our guest, Wayne Ng. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fantastic, and welcome to my hometown, Las Vegas.
Thank
Dude,
you.
I wish the audience can see the view of this thing. It is after we are at the Bellagio. Actually, we're here for something else, but we couldn't get into Las Vegas without running into Wayne. That would be a sin on its own.
Right.
But the view that we have here is amazing. At any rate, now that we got that started here, I want to really get into this because it's actually kind of what we're trying to do as well. This Dance Vision, this is your headquarters, this is your baby. Let's go start with that.
Okay, well, Dance Vision started in 1992 in Los Angeles. We moved to Las Vegas in 1995. So how Dance Vision got started was I was going through a magazine, a dance teacher magazine, and I saw video instructional for ballroom dancing. So, and I see this ad in the magazine every month. So I'm thinking, wow, she must be doing well to have this full page ad. So I subscribed to her video and I thought, you know what? I think I can do a little better. And that's how it started.
That seems to me that always works. It's, I can build a better mousetrap.
That's right. That's right. And then I got in touch with champions like Ron Montez,
Yes.
Chris Morris, King of Swing Buddy Schwimmer, and Chuck Bannister. And that's how we produced the first 26 videos for Dance Vision.
Now, not to pat yourself on the back, but you have there's no dust on you. You can shake a leg pretty good.
Well, yeah, about 30 years ago. With my wife Donna. That's correct. We danced in the Latin. That was a while ago.
Yeah, I was going to say, there was no dust on you back then.
Yeah, yeah, and looking good. And part of my inspiration for competing was watching you and Donna and the top couples at that time. And so, I remember watching the videos and trying to copy moves and things like that. So
that's correct. And I've been there before too, Amy.
Yes,
that's how I got started.
Yeah.
Watching great dancers on the floor. And also, I think it was Saturday Night Fever, John Travolta with The Hustle.
Sure. Wanted
to be like him.
Awesome. Yeah, so
Did you break down and get the white seat?
No. Not quite.
Dance Vision is great, though. And as an instructor, I will refer my students to your site for the instructional DVDs. They are wonderful and always have been, top, not just dancers, really good instructors.
Yes, and I had the pleasure of working with many, many champions. I mean, we produced over 500 videos since 1992. 500? Yes, and,
that's quite a collection.
That's a lot over the years, absolutely. And great champions, but great teachers, as you say.
Yes.
Very detailed, not just technically, but how they deliver, how they explain everything about the dancing.
Yeah, and in every style, so that's nice.
Every style, that's right. We have everything, and right now, I'm sure with the technology changing, we're gonna go into the video on demand. The DVDs will be actually available only until the end of this year.
Oh, wow. Okay.
After that,
good to know.
just like VHS, DVDs, now it's video on demand. And you will be able to watch on any device, on your notebook, on your smartphone.
That's the way of the future now, yeah.
Yep, you can watch it anytime, anywhere for a monthly subscription rate.
That is so awesome to know, and so thank you for that update. I do want to talk about two things. One thing I do want to say, again, happy you're here, because I feel like you've been really a part of my career without even knowing it, because the very first competition I ever attended was the Emerald Ball.
Yes.
Which is you and Donna's competition. And how long has that been going on?
Our baby.
Yes, it's your baby. I know
we have ran it for 28 years.
Wow.
But as you know, prior to that, Ken and Sheila Sloan owned the Emerald Ball. And they ran it for, I I still don't remember the exact year, but like 30 plus years.
And they're like royalty in the dance community.
Right. Emerald Ball is actually the oldest competition in the United States. If you add the years from Ken Sloan to my years.
They're easily gold, 50 plus.
Easily, yes.
So great competition. I really like it. It's in Los Angeles, so it's the first competition I attended, saw all the excitement of the professional competition. Actually, the first competition that I brought students to.
Right.
So it's like really close to my heart too. I like it also because it is a big competition in terms of on the level of United States. The champions.
That's correct.
Part of the circuit.
It's a competitive competition.
Yes.
As
People
you
from
know,
all over the world come to that competition.
That's correct. As you know, there's like 90 competitions in the United States. And sometimes 2 or 3 during the same weekend.
Yes.
Right.
At the Emerald Ball, you have a lot of students and teachers that come to really test where they are at, where they stand in
A
the
measuring
country.
stick sort of thing?
That's right, at the beginning of the year, because the U.S. title is in September.
Yes.
So they kind of have to know, where do I stand right now against the best?
Yes.
And then, what do I need to work on now?
Yes.
Because after they dance, the results, they watch themselves on video, then they know, hey, I have 6-7 months now to get my act together, because the ultimate goal is to win the U.S. title.
Correct.
If you don't win that, the other comps titles are important, but not as important as the United States Championship.
Correct.
Sure.
And
so it does get you ready for that.
it does, and it I have to add that sometimes it does scare some new students. And yesterday I received a message: how do I prepare for a big event? From a student that's a bronze student. And my answer was that when you go into a big competition, you have to enjoy the journey when you arrive at the event, because it is overwhelming, but you have to embrace it. You cannot expect and don't have the expectations of doing really well, because if you always expect a high placement, then when you don't receive that, then you're not happy about the experience. Then you're not happy about the event, which is the wrong thing, because you're trying to get better.
Yeah.
Right.
You should embrace when you go to a mega event, say, I'm here with the best dancers, and let's embrace it.
Yeah, enjoy the ride.
That's right, and not have high expectations. And that's something that I think the student took well.
Good, and that's a great way to explain it. Experience the journey. It is a journey. It just, things don't happen overnight. And I love how you explained that, and that you took the time. Oh, by the way, to communicate with a student, because you're a busy guy.
Well, I think most people know I communicate quickly.
Yes, you do.
I answer quickly. It's just my thing. It's one of the things that I always, as a business person from day one, communication's very important, and I always answer back to everybody, no matter what question it is. And I think that's just respect to the other person.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
And,
that's good quality to have.
Yeah, my pet peeve is when someone don't answer me
Oh,
for a week.
that does.
And I'm going like, okay, that's how you want. That's how you want to play that game.
Cross you off the list.
Yeah,
Yes.
and this is good advice
Yes.
for all levels of dancers, competitors.
Oh, absolutely, communication.
Yeah.
And even if the answer is not a positive answer, I still answer.
Sure, you have to.
You get it done.
Well, you had to do some interesting communication this year at the United States Championships, which you ran, when a little hurricane named...
Was it Irma?
I think it was Irma, yeah.
Yes, Irma came in.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's how I contacted you. I actually saw the live streaming that you were doing from the United States Championships, and I knew there was a hurricane headed that way, or there already.
Right.
And so I reached out to you and I said, I am so impressed how you handled that, because I don't know if that's ever happened.
No, I mean, it's one of those things that when I heard about the hurricane, my mind was so focused on the championship.
Sure, the show.
And you know, when I arrived on Friday, the competition started on Monday. You know, I had to get the ballroom set up, the lighting, and people were telling me, "Dude, there's a hurricane coming." I said, "Yes, okay."
I hear you.
And then I said, "Well, I got to get the comp started on Monday." It started, and then that's when people say, "Wayne, you better watch the news." So I watched the news, and I say, and when you know how they talk about Irma, this one is a big one. It's going over the whole.
She was a
Florida.
big girl.
Yeah.
She was a big girl.
Yeah.
And I say, well, one of the reasons we moved from Miami to Orlando was the hurricane issue. Because away from the coast, I'm saying, I'm in the middle. And my wife said, you're not in the middle. Orlando's not like smack in the middle. It's kind of like off to the side here.
Yeah.
Donna, the voice of reason.
Right. And she was supposed to come on Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
And I remember on Tuesday, I was on the phone debating if she should come. And one of the employees heard me. And she goes,
Wait a minute.
are you crazy? She said, I'm trying to work my way out here.
And you're trying to bring her in.
And you're telling your wife maybe it's okay to come? I don't think so. And so that's when I made a decision, Donna, you're not coming. You stay home. And obviously people were calling.
Yes.
A lot of people were saying, I'm coming. I want to dance.
Yes.
And what was very interesting is that our 12,500 entries at USDC, we only had 1,800 entries canceled.
Oh, that's not bad.
Wow. That's pretty good.
That's amazing. When
yeah.
I saw the
1,800 could cancel just in a normal
regular comp.
Yes.
That's right. And I was
injuries
right.
or whatever.
And to make a long story short, the comp was ending Saturday. The airport was closing Saturday night. I was coming to Orlando on Sunday. So we took Saturday night. We canceled a few events, merged it to Friday night. We end Saturday by 12 noon.
And off you go.
And off, well, we couldn't go because we couldn't get a flight. But we were there. And, you know, and the judges, whoever had to stay, we took care of them, and we stayed till Tuesday.
Nice.
And
we had a hurricane party.
Right, and we, you know what?
Because that's what you do when you can't go, you know.
And we had a great time, and I
Can't get a ticket, buy a bunch of booze.
we did. We won't tell you everything we did, but we really bonded.
Yeah, absolutely.
We bonded, and
that's the best way to do it.
I got to know a lot of people better, and I would say this year's USDC was probably the most enjoyable event.
Wow.
Out of the 13 years that I was the dance director. Basically because it was just exciting. It was a lot of things to deal with.
Right,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
A lot of moving parts.
Wow.
Yes, it was a moving part. And the disappointment was on Sunday night when the Eye came to Orlando and it was only 70 miles per hour at that time. And we're looking out the window. This is it. And I'm thinking to my wife, you know what? I'm in Las Vegas and we get 50 miles wind. So this is,
Yeah, I got cheated.
Yeah, I did. I feel that.
That's
way.
it? Irma?
Because you
That's
know
all
how
you
you
got?
built yourself up. And you know, it's amazing.
Wait a minute. Now you have to take your own advice here. It's like, you know what? It's the journey, not the fact that
You're right. It was a journey. It was.
Come on, man.
But we had a great time. And one of my assistants also, I was on the top floor way up there, but he created in my office on the lobby a bed in there in case that something happened to the top.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I had great staff. They took care of me. So what made USDC great was really my entire staff, the team.
Nice.
They were there with me 24/7.
That's perfect, man.
Too bad you weren't there doing a podcast. It was
I would have been.
we could have been doing it live on Sunday night,
That's right.
waiting for the Eye.
And then we could have said, that's it?
Yeah.
Shared your frustration.
Well,
I'm like,
right.
oh, wow.
Yes.
I thought I'd get a bigger pop than this.
That's right.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
So what you got going on now, coming up in the future? Anything you want to promote or share with the world?
With the world, well, you know, I believe in, you know, living life to the fullest. And
Yeah.
so, you know, I'm working on doing the things I love, enjoying my life more than work. Like, I'm like 50-50. 50 play, 50 work. I'm trying to get to 70% play, 30% work.
That's called delegation, sir.
That's right. And so that's where, and I think, in the past, I have 2 boys. They're 25, 21. So Donna and I now have a lot of time to travel and do things that are more for us.
Nice.
So that's what's on my list. But the biggest thing is probably dance fishing in 2018. The rebirth of dance fishing, where everything will be on video on demand. And I think you're going to see a lot of new content coming in. And I'm very excited. I think that's going to even be bigger than what I have done.
Oh, wow.
Because, we have sold over millions and millions of DVDs with dance fishing. But this one, subscription.
Yeah, you don't
get it
anywhere.
It's a ballroom of Netflix. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh,
how you like that?
I like it.
We're gonna go.
There we go.
That's right.
You heard it here first. You just coined the phrase. I like it.
Yeah. And then Emerald Ball, I keep running that for a while.
When is that tipping off?
First week of May.
First week of May?
Right. And next year's the 29th, but I'm working to our 30th anniversary. That will be 2019.
Oh, neat.
So I would want you to be there for my 30th, because I want to make that the biggest Emerald Ball ever.
Absolutely.
So you better put that date. 2019
May,
okay?
I got it.
First weekend of May, so you have to be there. And I'm very excited because it's our 30th.
Yeah, it's a great competition all the time. And I will say, just in terms of people that travel and compete, I think it is so convenient that you land in LAX, you go and get the Hilton shuttle.
5 minutes.
5 minutes! I know, and that's a big deal.
You're right.
Yeah, so close. You don't have to deal with the LA traffic.
That's right. And
that's important.
And for you coming from the East Coast or around the world, Manhattan Beach
is beautiful.
Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
Lots of places
to do.
Yeah.
This is a great competition. A lot of wonderful competitors, literally from all over the
That's
world
right.
come. And I always like how you and Donna walk around the ballroom, say hello to everybody. You make them feel very comfortable and very welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that's important to keep everybody, low key, calm, because hey, listen, they're already jacked up, their nerves and everything for any competition that they're into. So it's always good. It's always important to keep them calm.
Calm. That's absolutely right. We've been there before.
Sure.
Yeah, you're nervous. You get on each other's nerves. And you walk away. You come back. You give sign language or faces looking at each other. That's right.
Look.
That's right. It's stressful. You're right. It can be very stressful.
So my understanding is that you're actually wheels up sometime today. Where are you heading off to?
I'm going to Los Angeles.
Okay.
I'm meeting a gentleman flying all the way from Ukraine.
Oh, okay.
And
awesome.
he wants to talk about dance fishing in Ukraine.
Exciting.
He uses the dance fishing syllabus. And we're going to talk about that. And then I'm also going to try to meet with, I'm sure you know, Karina Smirnoff.
Oh, yeah.
And
nice.
she has she has an event. She has, she runs some dance camps. She travels. And she wants to do something with Emerald Ball. And we're going to see how we can help each other with her event and Emerald Ball.
She's a tremendous dancer. She's a tiger on the dance floor.
Have you seen her dance lately? Even with her retiring.
Yeah,
which I can't do. If you watch her dance, she's as good as when she was in her prime.
Still world class?
World class. And that's amazing when you walk away from it.
Sure, she's an athletic specimen.
That's right. And I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, how do I cash in on this? Sorry, Karina.
Hey, I don't blame you.
Yeah. She's still in her prime.
Absolute tiger when you watch her perform. And I have seen her recently. It's amazing.
And she's a very hard worker.
Yeah.
I mean, in
well,
this business,
that's what it takes.
In this business, you have a lot of people that have ideas come to me, and they're not what I call doers. They talk about it. But Karina, she's a doer, and she works hard every day, and she gets things done.
Nice.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Well, I know you're a very busy man, so we're not going to hold you up. This ball of energy that is Wayne Ing, we're going to have to we're going to have to bid him adieu. So thank you, sir, for joining us here on Dance Teachers Academy. It was a joy to sit there and listen to you tell stories. That was a good time.
My pleasure to be here. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Absolutely glad to be
Thank
here.
you.
See you at the Emerald Ball.
That's right.
The amazing and May, thank you as well. Okay, so there you have it. From Sin City, this has been another episode of Dance Teachers Academy. We'll see you, and thank you for watching.